Hello, and welcome to another episode of Sus Faction.
Today is an Acela-centric episode, and I'm Kyle,
And I'm Isella,
and
and
we're
we're
your
your
hosts.
hosts. So, you had made a suggestion to me for one of our Christmas cryptids to be the Yule Cat.
Mm-hmm.
And I had never heard of the Yule Cat. And then I had mentioned to you the Yule Lads. And you said, I've never heard of the Yule Lads.
Yeah.
So it was really funny. I was like, okay, I'll cover both. Guess what?
What?
The Yule Cat is the Yule Lad's pet.
Oh my gosh. That's so
funny.
funny.
They're both from Iceland. So today we're going to transport you to Iceland, and we are going to talk about some folklore involving both the Yule Lads and the Yule Cat.
Sounds good to me.
I just thought that was the most hilarious thing because
so
I
funny.
didn't know they were both like a together thing.
Yeah, I didn't either. I never heard of the Yule Lads, but I've heard of the Yule Cat.
Okay. Well, the Yule Lads are 13 mischievous figures from Icelandic folklore who visit children in the 13 nights leading up to Christmas, replacing Santa Claus. So no Santa in Iceland. The Yule Lads were said to be parented by two monsters named Gryla, which I think you have heard that name before, right? Okay. And Lappy Looter. Lappy Looter. I had to look up the pronunciation before we started because it doesn't look anything like that. While both monsters were unpleasant, the mother figure, Gryla, was particularly menacing, dating back to pagan times. The legendary Gryla was a troll with hooves for feet and 13 tails. I guess that way she could grab up each one of her sons at the same time if they were misbehaving, right? She lived in the mountains and would periodically come down into towns to hunt for bad children. So, supposedly, bad things happened to the children unlucky enough to encounter Gryla. They were placed in a sack and dragged back to a hillside dwelling. The kiddos were then boiled alive and eaten in a stew.
Yuck.
Oh my goodness. We tend to like things with hooves stealing children around Christmas time, don't we? Supposedly bad thing. Oh, I already read that. The origin stories do vary, though. Some stories said that the freakish creatures were from another dimension and existed side by side with our own. They were essentially invisible until the holidays, and other stories claimed that the boys were children of Eve that she hid from God. The lads were banished to another world after God discovered them. Some other sources reported that the Yule Lads were fallen angels.
Ooh.
I know, so cool.
That's interesting.
I mean, when it said another dimension side by side with ours, I immediately thought of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It's the upside down.
Right.
But no, I think that's really cool, actually, to think that they could be like fallen angels or even the hidden children of Eve.
And there's so much in the media right now about fallen angels and the Watchers and stuff like that. So that's really interesting.
Wait, what are the Watchers?
The Watchers are the fallen angels themselves that fell from heaven to I guess they were disgraced angels, fell from heaven and ended up helping humanity.
Oh.
I don't know. I could be mixing things up, but they're yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there were some angels involved with Lucifer that may have been in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, right.
You know, and I mean, because they're beings created just like we were, right? Mm-hmm. Supposedly, that's the story anyway, is that they're created just like we were, before we were, and that Lucifer and his angels are his followers, basically. Some people follow blindly. I'm sure some angels followed blindly as well.
Right. And if we're talking biblically, like Lucifer, I mean, not to get too far away from the Yule lads and the Yule cat,
Right.
but Lucifer to me isn't a fork-tongued, like hooved creature. He was a beautiful angel that was just like he was just he didn't respect his father. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Well, as far as angels go, if you've ever actually looked into what they really look like,
Oh my gosh, they're like eyeballs and
they're
wings.
terrifying.
Yeah.
None of them are actually beautiful.
No.
They're really, I mean, maybe as far as angels go, like, you know what I mean? Like, as far as angels go, maybe he was the most beautiful of the angels.
Right.
But, like, looking at what they supposedly look like
Like
from
the
a human
Nephilim and
perspective,
yeah,
they're scary.
they are.
And it even said in the story of Samson, really quickly, because I just heard it today. In the story of Samson, when the angel came, no, yeah, Samson, when the angel came to tell his mother that he was going to, or that she was going to have a child, and she went to tell her husband what happened, she even described the angel as terrible.
Mhm.
Terrible, like scary, terrifying.
Right.
So they're pretty scary, I guess. Okay. So whether they're fallen angels or sons of Eve, we're gonna kind of continue on with the Gryla story, that they belong to Gryla. So they descend from the mountains one by one, which is where Gryla takes children to the mountains. But they descend, her sons do, starting on December 12th. They depart one by one until January 6th. So they come down all like 13 nights, and then they go back go back home. Their behavior has become more benevolent over time, shifting from scary half trolls in older tales to being more like pranksters in modern traditions. In modern Iceland, it's laughable to think that the Yule lads could ever be worthy of outright banning. Oh, yeah, they banned the story.
Oh goodness.
Yes. Children now leave shoes out for the Yule lads. Good children receive toys and candy from them, while bad children receive a raw potato.
Oh. Well, that's not so bad.
Right? It's something to eat.
Yeah.
You just got to cook it yourself. Somehow the Yule lads went from demonic child-eating monsters to entities that their absolute worst put a root vegetable in your shoe. Each Yule lad has a distinct name and associated mischievous act. All right, I have 13 here. 13 names to tell you.
Okay.
All right. Sheepcoat Claude. He harasses the sheep. Gullygawk steals foam from the milk buckets. Stubby, sorry, has short legs and steals food from pans. Spoon licker. I'm sure you can guess what
He licks spoons.
he does. Exactly. He licks the spoons clean. Pot scraper. Scrapes pots for leftovers. So if you were expecting to use your leftovers,
No
you
luck.
don't have any
No
left.
dice.
Nope. Bowl licker. Door slammer. Now, the door slammer I would not like, because I hate when doors
Oh
get
my
slammed.
gosh. Same.
And not only does he slam the doors, he slams the doors to wake people up. So you're asleep and someone's slamming the doors. Like, I'd be angry. I'd be angry.
Infuriating.
Skyer Gobbler eats Skyer, which I didn't look up what it looks like, but it says it's a type of yogurt
Okay.
specific to Iceland. So, sausage swiper, also self-explanatory. Window peeper.
Oh my god.
Arrest that one. Doorway sniffer. Meat hook. Uses a hook to steal the meat. Candle beggar. This one steals candles. And I just got a candle that smells amazing. It smells like a gingerbread cookie.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. So I'd be mad if my candle got
I'm
stolen.
burning a lavender candle right now. I'd be mad if that got stolen.
Yeah. See? Okay. So that's all 13. Now they are the sons of the terrifying troll Gryla, who hunts and eats naughty children. Her husband is known as the lazy troll,
Go figure. The husband's lazy.
and it's pronounced Lappy Looter. Um, and then the Yule lads is the creepiest part of Christmas in Iceland. So some of it's funny, I think, more than creepy, but then they also did say that it changed over time. So it used to be scarier.
Yeah.
So, but the stories of the ogre parents are pretty terrifying. Gryla and Lappy Looter also had a pet cat, though, that's even scarier than the Yule lads. The cat didn't discriminate between good and bad children. Regardless of behavior, the cat would stalk and eat whomever it could, and it could only feed on people. So, children who received a new item of clothing were said to be immune from the Yule cat. So
Yeah.
perhaps it was created to make children grateful for receiving sweaters as gifts.
I thought it was always a sock. At least if you get like socks or something, that you should be grateful for them because
Mm-hmm.
then you're immune from the Yule cat.
Yeah, it is. It has everything to do with getting any item of clothing. But I'm glad that you said socks because when I was looking it up, I didn't find that. But my husband asked me like, does it have to be like a whole outfit or can it just be a pair of socks?
Right.
So it can just be a pair of socks. Okay, that makes sense. The Yule Cat's main power is to devour anyone who is not wearing new clothes by Christmas. It is a large, terrifying feline from Icelandic folklore that roams the countryside. It checks if children have received new clothes and punishes those who have been lazy. In some versions of the myth, the Yule Cat is also said to be able to swallow people whole.
I
So
heard the Yule cat's big. Like
it's
he's
really big.
yeah,
Like you could walk into its mouth.
right.
Um, I posted a few pictures that I could find, like depictions of it. I tried to find ones that were a little more sinister, but I found one that was really cute, and I was like, I'm posting this because it's adorable. But the cat is about the size of a house.
Yeah.
So, when I was looking at pictures, my oldest daughter was like, "That cat's huge," and I said, "Well, it has to be able to eat you in one bite, so it has to be huge."
Mhm.
um, but no, I mean, I like that it provides a reason, I guess, for kids to be grateful for getting clothes.
Yeah.
Um, but it also like because it doesn't discriminate between good and bad, it's like it just discriminates, I guess, like lazy versus not lazy.
Right.
Okay, so its primary ability is to eat people, those who have not been industrious enough to earn new clothes. The cat can look into windows to see what presents children have received and determine if they have new clothing. The Yule Cat's power to harm those who are lazy or don't receive new clothes is a way to encourage people to work hard and to ensure that everyone finishes their chores and has warm clothing for winter. So, how do you appease the Yule Cat? The most direct way to avoid the Yule Cat is to receive at least one new article of clothing. So, I guess socks counts. And it has to be during the Christmas season. So, it doesn't have to be on Christmas, but it has to be during the Christmas season. So, you go out at the beginning of the Christmas season and you buy a Christmas sweater because you don't have one that fits anymore, it counts. In the past, people were encouraged to donate extra new clothes. I love this. To less fortunate families to ensure that they also had protection against the cat.
Oh.
We should all do that. We should be looking out
Yeah.
for each other. And the legend is a way to encourage hard work and diligence in the community. Now, Yule in Iceland is a 26-day long festival
Mhm.
beginning December 12th and ending on January 6th. So, but the Yule lads, they because it's 26-day festival, they come down one by one the first 13 days, and then on Christmas all 13 should be there, and then the next day they all start leaving slowly one by one. So you have, if spoon liquor comes on day 1, you have spoon liquor for 13 days in your house. I mean, I'm okay with that one because I don't have to like scrub them before I put them in the dishwasher. Sure, whatever. But if leftover stealer comes, I'm gonna be mad.
What about doorway sniffer?
Doorway sniff, that's weird. I'd be like, what is, I mean, if you've ever had a dog, sometimes they go to the bottom of the doorway and you can hear them.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I feel like that's what it would sound like.
Right?
But no, some of these I would not want for that long. I'm gonna be like, send me, which one should you send me last? And I want to make sure it leaves first. Let's go with door slammer.
Yeah.
Door slammer's got to go. You get one
Agreed.
day, buddy. That's
Agreed.
it. And right after you out the door is window peeper.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, no. I'm gonna call the cops if you stay long. Oh man. No, but these are, I mean, they're fun. They're fun to think about, but I thought it was great. They're both from Iceland.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no Santa in Iceland. It's just the little Yule lads.
Well, they're fun enough.
Yeah, I think
So.
it makes it fun.
Yeah.
So, did you have anything Yule related?
Yule related. Other than the fact that, I mean, I know Yule is a pagan holiday. And for Yule on my pagan calendar, I usually make bags of herbs related to the holiday and
Yeah.
hand them out.
Okay.
But
So, what are some Yule herbs, I guess?
you asked me too fast because I don't have my book.
Well, I know mistletoe's poisonous, right? So you wouldn't use something like that.
Mistletoe, you can put in tea.
Oh. Is it the berries that are poisonous then?
It's poinsettia that's poisonous.
Okay.
Let me see here if I can find it. Well, darn it.
You have like a Christmas apothecary or Yule apothecary type book over there?
I have a book of just all of every
herb.
Not every herb, of every holiday.
Oh.
And then it'll tell you like what herbs go with that holiday, and that's kind of what I follow. But I have so many, it's hard. I don't know which one it is right now. Anyways, maybe it's the Green Witch's Garden.
It sounds like that would be. Well, what do the Yule herbs do?
They just ward off. Well, they like ward off negative energies. They'll bring peace for the season.
Okay.
Create or help manifest harmony.
Oh, okay.
That kind of thing.
And since Yule goes all the way to January 6th, do you typically give it to people like around the New Year or Christmas time?
I usually go. I'll usually give them around the beginning of December.
Oh, okay.
Like right now, I still have stuff up from.
That makes sense though, because December can be really stressful for people.
Right, like these little bags. I have little satchels right here of herbs. These are from In Bulk.
Okay.
Which is another pagan holiday, but that's for another time. But, it's just something fun to do because of where I work.
What do they do with the, like, I guess different herbs, they would do different things with them, but like, are they usually like just like to smell good, or are they like, can you make a tea with them?
Some you can make teas, like mistletoe. There is a mistletoe tea. You can, like I said, some of them are just for manifesting. Some of them you can smudge.
Oh, okay.
So it's just, there's many different uses for like the herbs that you gather from
different holidays.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. I wasn't sure because I haven't personally looked into any of that stuff
Right.
in depth. Just whatever I come across, like, well, when I went to Salem, there was this really cool store, but I didn't, without the lady's help, I would not have known what I was looking at or looking for. So,
Right.
so it's not something I practice, I guess is what I would say,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know enough about it. But yeah, give me all the smelly goods. I'll take those.
Right.
All the stuff that smell good.
I love like my favorite my favorite time of year for like herbs and stuff is probably springtime, just because everything's coming back to life and
Yeah.
you have a lot of lavender, a lot of parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Okay.
A lot of Scarborough's fare. But
Rosemary is one that's really strong.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure what it does. It just smells strong.
Yeah, it's good for, I believe it's good for um keeping away pests.
Oh, okay. Probably because it smells strong.
Yeah. Lavender's another one that's good for keeping pests away. But
I like lavender. I like to infuse butter with lavender.
yeah.
And then I like to make a really tasty buttercream for my lemon cupcakes. So they're lemon lavender cupcakes.
Okay, so when am I gonna get some of these?
I'm gonna need lavender again, but I do have I have a machine where I can infuse herbs into butter.
I have some lavender right here.
Oh wow. Okay. Someone was supposed to send me some and I never got it. So I don't know if they forgot to send it or if it didn't ship well. I'm not sure what happened. But I never saw it.
Aw.
I didn't pay for it, at least. It was a friend sending it. So
I had to for in bulk I got witch hazel. I had to order it because it's hard to find.
Witch hazel is so good for so many things.
I have like a whole jar of it if you ever need any.
I know it's really good for like if you get like a liquid or whatever that's got it in it, like it's really good for rashes, like skin irritations and stuff like that.
Oh, it's so good for your skin.
Yeah, so good for your skin.
Well, that's why they make toners out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's also I'm gonna get a little graphic. After you have a baby, witch hazel down there. No other, like the frozen diaper they give you doesn't do anything. The witch hazel takes the pain right away.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It works. It's amazing. It was after I had my first one, so I knew about it for all of the rest, which was great. But after I had my first one, a friend of mine put me onto it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel better, 100%.
Just like, well, herbs, I mean, are the way to go for pain and stuff, and a whole lot of ways, because like clove oil, best thing for a toothache.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah,
best thing.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna get the benefits of clove oil out of like Ambisol or Orajel.
Okay.
Like you definitely want to get the clove oil. But anyways,
sorry we got sidetracked.
We could ramble forever.
But yes, happy Yule to all of you. It is currently Yule and it goes all the way through January 6th. So if you feel like celebrating, you can always look up some herbs and pass them on to a friend.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's all I have about the cat and the lads for you today.
Okay, well, again, thank you for joining us and listening. Be sure to come back for another episode.
We post every week. We try for Thursday, but life got in the way this week.
Yes, it did.
So we will be posting this as soon as we're finished with it. So hopefully you're still watching your notifications and you can see it. We're so sorry it's late. And remember, trust no one.
Question everything. And then if you want to send us your own stories for us to tell on the podcast, you can reach us at susfactionpod@outlook.com. Again, if you want to send us your stories for us to tell on the podcast, you can reach us at susfactionpod@outlook.com. And we have an Instagram.
Yes, our Instagram is @susfactionpod, and you can find all of our links in the bio. I'm like
show notes.
Blanking. And the show notes will also have our email address as well as this week, anyway, a link to where you can find more information about Gryla and her children.
Sweet. Well, thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.